How's it going? Like to introduce you. The top left-hand corner, Laura J. Boyce. Hard at work, deep in Lenda Helping Can stuff. This is a lot of stuff going on over there.
This is the 2 days.
This is
the 27 hours is pretty easy compared to
the afterward
of trying to get everybody their stuff.
Emails are flying around. It's craziness. If we slide across, if you go across your screen to the right, that's me in the middle. And then to my right, in your top right corner, Scott McMullen. If he looks down below him, he'll see Kelly Brown, the top of Kelly Brown's head. There it is. And if you go into the lower left-hand corner, Jimmy Dunn, is there. If you look up, you're looking right up Laura's.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I'm wearing a dress today.
Oh, boy.
See, he's a gentleman. Do you notice how he looked right back down as soon as I said that?
Do that.
And then the lower right-hand corner, Kelly Charles Brown.
I thought you already did me. I thought I was below roadkill.
Yeah, but no, I said he was looking down at you, but I didn't
Okay.
officially. So there you go. There's your round of introductions. So
Thank you for that.
we got the Buzz 24/7 coming up, and one of it is how I was I was a piece of shit this weekend.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. Let's throw that out there.
Yeah, there's something, and also some other news that we haven't caught up to yet, and porno stars at football games. Jimmy just brought something up, which was kind of funny. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Jimmy didn't bring it up. The news brought it up. Let's clarify.
You-
I had no idea that this woman is a porn star.
Okay, all
but
right.
apparently she is.
Okay, we'll get to that and more coming up on the Buzz 24/7. We're coming back in just a second. We'll be right back. Don't move. All right, we'll come right back. Stay with us. Now that you can watch Greg in the Morning Buzz and the Buzz 24/7, we need you to go to our YouTube channel at Morning Buzz TV and hit subscribe. It's Greg in the Morning Buzz on Morning Buzz TV on YouTube.
It's the Buzz 24/7 at morningbuzz.com.
This is unbelievable.
Yo, that's what's up.
So I made a mistake.
Kind of a mistake.
I said before we started, just moments ago, I said something off the air when we weren't doing the Buzz 24/7. I said I was a real piece of this weekend. You know what I mean? Because I didn't leave the house. I had my sweatpants and my T-shirt on whole day Saturday.
Okay.
Right? The only thing I did Saturday night was snowblow. That's it. I was a lazy piece of shit on Saturday. And I said that, and Scotty got upset. He got upset with me.
Yeah, I don't see, because you decide, and I'm going to talk for you. You work hard. Okay, and the last couple days of the week we worked hours that are not our normal hours. You work hard, and you can take a day, 2, 3, it doesn't matter, a couple days to not do anything, but you called people who do that a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I was not even speaking for Mr. Dunn. I was speaking for myself, going, wait a minute.
Never.
I'm the type of guy that gets up on Saturday, goes for his walk, does a few things, and then may sit and relax for a little bit, and then get up and do something else. But I shouldn't have to feel, because I didn't do anything, like a piece of shit.
Word.
I worked 5 other days, last week, and what?
Yep.
Because I decided to maybe on one day not do anything. I'm now a piece of shit. I don't pay my taxes. I don't pay my child support. Don't watch my kids. I don't do any yard work.
Burden to society.
Yeah.
I clearly I did not say that, Laura. I did not call anybody that.
You called yourself that.
I said I was a piece of shit. Yes, I did say
Because
that.
you didn't do anything. But that
I never called you that, nor would I call you or anybody else that. Kelly,
it
did I call
implies
them that?
it was implied that
It might
people
have
who
been
don't.
some implication.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest with you. You say sometimes,
Jimmy,
I don't.
not you.
I don't.
No, I don't care.
I don't
I don't care
listen.
what people call me. But I'm with my man here. If I have a day off, 2 days off, 3 days, I look at my calendar and go, I don't have to do anything for 3 days. When I say that, that means I'm not going to do anything for 3 days. I just don't.
I get wanting to do that. I have a hard time actually doing that.
I
And
know,
so when I
dude.
do it, it was great. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it was
Oh,
bad.
because you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's a little strong.
Laura knows what I'm talking about because, like, I'm not like Valerie on a day off. Valerie has things to do.
Yeah.
I want one thing to do that has to be done, and then the rest of the day, I want to do whatever.
And you get
I
that
wanna
feeling you
do.
earned it.
I get the
Kinda.
feeling that I earned it. Yeah, I will do 1, 2 things. Laura does 10, right?
Yeah.
She's
No,
doing
wait a
3
minute.
right now.
And
Yeah.
you can't. We learned this. I think it was this past year when what Laura's 100% could be my 500%. You know, everybody's numbers are different. You
My
cannot,
100%.
You cannot.
Is Laura's 170%.
You cannot.
Oh, yeah.
You
Compare her.
For
I
me,
know.
I have to
I
be able
know.
to put my head down on the pillow, and you know what? Some days I can go, I'm a lazy piece of shit, and other days I can go, wow, I did a lot. I'm the only one that has to look in the mirror and figure that out. You offended me.
I have a problem with the term lazy piece of shit. This is just lazy person is fine.
Okay,
I can be lazy
Yeah.
and not be a piece of shit.
I wasn't calling you that. I
No,
was
you're
calling
just
myself
saying-
that.
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
just saying
I don't
for
know
me,
that that's
He's
necessary.
feeling like you did.
that I did not mean to.
No,
and
I
did-
wasn't. It didn't hurt me personally, but
Yeah.
it does come off like you say. If people don't do things, then you're a piece of.
I feel like that. I put it on myself.
Yep.
If I don't do anything, as much as to be clear,
Yeah,
I certainly enjoyed it.
yeah.
Like I go around, I go upstairs, I come back downstairs. Valerie's cleaning under like I have the entertainment center, and it's my computer desk really.
Yeah, yeah.
She's cleaning underneath it.
Yep.
There's stuff down there, dusty, stuff that you put down there that you don't really, it's down the side of the way. Not enough for her.
Right.
She's down under the desk, pulling out all this stuff that's got. Just throw it out. Just throw it out. I haven't used it. Whatever. And I'm sitting there going, you don't need to do that. It doesn't need to be done. But she's like Laura. But I'm not that way. I'll do one thing.
You know what I've learned?
What?
Not to say you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Because that just makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
My wife's the same way. My wife cannot do nothing.
Yeah. Can't.
And-
women can't.
I don't know.
Many women. Many
not
women
all-
I was
can't.
gonna say,
But it's just she's wired like Laura. It's
Yeah.
like there's some time here.
Sure,
you're
Valerie.
There's something to
there's a
do.
lot of similarities
Right?
between us
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
When she asks me, if you have a roof rake where you pull the snow down off, you got that. It's a long metal thing. It's got that. One of the screws fell out, and all I got to do is go pick up a screw.
Yeah.
I got to go pick up a screw at Home Depot. That's it. That's all I got to do. Still haven't done it.
Yeah.
So one of them's, one's flapping off. So I didn't want to go to Home Depot. I just took a zip tie, boom,
Good to go.
and it's jerry rigged. But I am that lazy
Why do you
when I'm
not
a piece
have
of shit.
extra, like a few extra nuts and bolts around?
I don't have the right size.
Okay, gotcha.
That I do,
Okay.
and I don't have the right size. But I am not a lazy person, but I am very lazy when it
why-
comes to fixing things and stuff like that. I'm very lazy.
But immediately we have to say he's lazy, and we have to give it a bad quotes around it.
Yeah.
Are you lazy all the time? Absolutely not. There's nobody in this room that's lazy all the time.
Right.
A person who's lazy all the time is lazy.
But
a person that takes a day or so or a few hours to be lazy,
I was
it's okay.
simply talking
I'm
about
with you.
how I felt. It was no castigation upon you.
Nah, I think it's a societal thing, though. I really do. Like you say to somebody, "How was your weekend?" Oh, I did nothing. I sat on the couch all day, watched football, and ate chicken soup.
Yeah.
That instead of saying, "Oh boy, you're a piece of shit," you should say,
I wouldn't say
"You
that.
should say, good for you.
I wouldn't say that.
Congratulations.
I wouldn't
You
say
earned
that.
it." Yeah.
When I woke Scotty up at 11 o'clock last weekend, I said, "You ever try being an adult?" He didn't like that. So it's a fresh
you know what?
wound.
And it is. And I'll tell you what, asshole.
Wow.
This weekend, each day, like when I got home from Linda Helping Can, I was exhausted. I said goodnight to Amy, FaceTime the girls. I went to bed at 8:30.
Yeah.
I was wide awake by like 8 o'clock the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
Got up and did things.
You went
did
to
the
bed
same
at
thing.
8:30 Friday night?
Yeah, I was exhausted.
Wow. Well, no, I'm just thinking of.
I went
the
home,
weekend
tried to
was
sit
home.
on the couch with that, and I was out hard.
I was pretty
so,
cooked.
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
And you know what? It was funny because when I did call you and I was talking to you, part of me was going like, yeah, look what time it is, dick. I don't always sleep till but just just because every once in a while, if if your body needs it, and I am dealing with sleep apnea, I'm doing the best I can, but. Then that guy wrote that letter going, yeah, I know somebody who sleeps into 11.
He was a deadbeat dad.
Deadbeat dad. And I was like, what a dick.
Yeah.
I am not. None of that.
I know you're not.
But here's the thing. I hate it probably because I do nap and sleep that, you're lazy.
I never said you were lazy. I never said that.
I am.
I never
I'm not
said
lazy.
that.
I don't like when anybody comments on my sleep at all. I don't care. Like I'm with you, man. Take a nap every day. And if I don't have to get up, I sleep late, but
your work clock is on
my
the
work
other
clock's
side.
different. I'm driving home at 2:00 in the morning sometimes, you know, but it's still, I don't care. Like if I didn't have anything to do for 3 days and I slept for 3 days, don't judge me.
I hope you learn from this.
I'm not, look, I wasn't saying it about you guys.
Just because you set the goal high, even when I called you, I even said to you, I'm sure you've been to 3 different states, taken 1,000 different photos, had breakfast in another country.
To be fair, I'd been to 2 states and took 471 photos.
Yeah.
But there you go.
And
So
breakfast was in Vermont, not another country.
No, breakfast was at home. I grabbed a bagel at the Bagel Works and brought it home for my wife and I. So, so there you go. But I didn't judge you. I wasn't judging you at all.
I find it interesting that the two of us feel judged. Like,
that's great. Okay, whatever.
And you know what? We're getting raised eyebrows here at the end.
No, you guys can do it. I always say it's up to you. It's on you. Do I choose to sleep until 11? No. Do I choose to take naps? No. I don't have that in me. I want to keep going, and I want to accomplish what I can accomplish in a day. There's only so many hours in a day. Get crap done.
If
That's
you
what I
could
do.
add a certain number of hours to
time
the
out.
day.
Let me stop right there.
I like it.
Get crap done.
Yeah.
I get that. I mean, you have obligations. You have children. You have a home to take care of. You have people relying on you. You have more work than I could possibly ever imagine. But the crap part of it, like there's a line where you have to go.
That's crap. I'm
This
not
is
doing it.
necessary. That's crap.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I would say is
just-
crap and not super necessary.
Yeah.
Is putting a screw on that rake to
Yeah.
rake the roof.
Yeah.
I'll get to it tomorrow,
Yeah,
or I'll
yeah.
get to it the next time I'm going by the Aubuchon. But my wife will do the same thing to me. Like, hey, you're not doing anything. Would you go get a screw for that rake? Why? Why? It's June.
Hey, did you fix that rake yet? That's what I got.
Yeah.
Valerie's like you. There's just a million things to be done. Yeah. Okay. Well, I honestly wasn't calling you that, but it's I
hope you learned.
Yeah.
I learned to phrase it differently next time.
We about done with this because I got to go take a nap.
No, I was going to talk about. So you brought up. So I watched the game on Sunday, and you asked a question a little bit ago about a story you were reading
On the interwebs.
about a porn star at the game.
Yes. So
Well,
apparently,
Porn stars love football too.
yeah,
They love catching balls.
They go long and deep.
There you go. You guys had those ready to go. That was good.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know who she is. Apparently, when they do the cutaways of the crowd,
They show somebody in the crowd.
they showed somebody in a crowd, and it
Yeah.
was an attractive woman. And apparently, half of the United States went, "Oh, I know who that is."
Right.
And it's a big controversy.
Oh, is it really a controversy?
I guess, according to what I'm reading online, people are complaining, going, "You shouldn't be glamorizing that woman. She's an adult film star."
She's an adult film star who made an own personal choice and works of her own free volition because that's what she wants to do.
And she's making buku bucks.
So do we know for a fact that the cameraman knew who she was?
No, we don't, but we know cameramen, and we know that they don't.
We know men.
Dirty.
I know cameramen too. Like
Yeah.
I've been to games with famous people, and my cameraman friends have said, "Hey, make sure you're paying attention at the end of the second period." You know what I mean? Because you're going to get on TV.
I'm gonna
on.
look up the actual name at the football game because I know who she is.
All right.
I know who she is.
no idea.
And here's how I know her because she did a Barstool Sports. I've been going to Barstool Sports for years.
Yep.
And I'm a fan. In the early days, it was a little questionable some of the stuff he put up, but I'm a fan. I just think
I
it's
thought
funny.
You were talking about the Pats game. It was the college football game.
The game last night.
Yeah.
So
all right.
ESPN cameras spot Abella Danger at the Miami-Indiana game before her favorite team scored. And so they show her, and yep, there she is. She's very attractive. So I knew that's where I saw her on Barstool.
Okay.
Then I went and I saw her work.
Oh, all
I
right.
checked out her work, and she's
She a go-getter?
She's accomplished.
Yeah.
She's very accomplished. I will say that. But anyway, so they show her, and apparently this is an article on the U.S. Sun. These British newspapers that become
American tabloid.
American tabloids
Yeah,
are
yeah.
just ridiculous. They
Yeah.
fish for anything and anything they could possibly do. So she's at the game. She wasn't doing anything wrong. She's just at the game.
Yeah.
She's wearing clothes. She got a tank top on. She's having a good time.
And she's a full-time student at Miami
Who cares?
after retiring from the porn industry.
Apparently,
She's
the
already retired? How old is she?
She made
Retired in
bank.
2020, I guess.
She ma-
24. She did 8 years in the business. It was like fantastic.
Well, whoa.
Good
She
for
did.
her.
She did major bank.
We do the math on that. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I don't know about the math. I'm not even.
I think I messed up on the math on that
I'm not
one.
the math. I'm not even. But the point is,
Okay, maybe that was.
the point is, who cares? If I will say human trafficking and all that stuff, yeah, it's got to be done away with. Everybody who's involved in it's got to be punished. And with some people screaming about people that do adult entertainment, right? About it's bad. Well, it's also a woman's right to choose it if she wants to. And clearly, she made a life choice and a business decision, and that's what she did.
But
I
they're
don't
saying
think-
ESPN is glorifying, what she did by
Well,
showing her.
or maybe not glorifying, but publicizing her of all the students in that building.
Okay. What if it just was her and some guy? It is possible you didn't know who she was.
There's no point. There's no chance it's possible.
What if there is a chance that
No,
it was
and
that
at
they
the
didn't know
national
it?
at the national championship game, one of the most highest rated TV events of the year, and they go to cutaway and they show some random fan in the crowd, and it happens to be an adult porn star.
She's with it.
0.0
I guess they
chance
showed
that
her
happened.
during the Texas A&M Miami game a month ago.
They know
Yeah,
exactly who she is.
Okay, so I don't care because it's 5 seconds flashed on screen. Do you say the same thing when they show a cheerleader with barely any clothes on?
Never noticed.
Nobody
that.
says anything
They
about
do
that. I'm just saying, like, if this woman who hasn't done that in whatever how many years, I don't know whatever you said, and now that's a big thing. That's such a bogus controversy.
I don't
Oh,
know.
my God.
Man. You know how many men in this country watching a game had to go, I don't know who that is. You know how many men had to pretend they didn't know who that was?
Oh yeah. I'm a lot.
A lot.
I didn't see it, so I didn't see her. But I just think it's funny when somebody gets their panties in a twist about somebody showing something like that.
I don't
You
know.
don't-
It's a calculated move to show somebody who's a quote unquote celebrity. I don't know if you've watched any of the Amazon games, especially that last weekend of the
I didn't.
the wild card game that was only on Amazon. Like literally every single commercial break before they went to it, they would show some famous person
In the crowd.
who has a show on Amazon.
Of course.
It's all calculated. It's
course it is.
every
Of course it
second
is.
of
Of course
it's
it is.
never been more blatant. Like and I've been part of the CBS stuff when they did that, right?
Right.
But this was unbelievable how much they put promotion into the off seconds of
Oh, yeah.
a football game.
Yeah.
They calculate every second of it. The camera guy knew exactly who that was.
She's a student there. She goes to school there.
Okay.
It's her favorite team.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's in the crowd. I'll give you that.
I'm
And
not saying anything
and-
wrong
no,
with it.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no.
saying they know what they're doing.
I just think the people that get all whacked out about it are friggin' just, go to your meeting, whatever it is you're doing with your church group where you condemn everything and everybody. You know what I mean? Go do that. The woman
Amen.
did nothing. She went to a football game. She didn't do anything inappropriate, say anything inappropriate. Get over it.
All right. I don't disagree with you. I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's
I agree with you.
calculated move
Sure.
to get us and everybody else to talk about, hey, did you see?
Look who's on camera 7. Okay, camera 7. Give me that shot. Yeah. And boom.
of course.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Of course.
But we manufacture reasons for outrage. Outrage sells.
I don't know that
Clicks
anybody
and
should be
people.
outraged at all.
So let's
I'm
do the
with you.
math though. She I guess she's 30. She retired in 2020, so she retired at 25.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Huge money.
Now getting her education.
And see,
degree.
I think if people get angry when we've dealt with people in the adult film industry, right? When that was a thing. I don't know if as though it's a thing anymore because it's free on the internet, but and some of them were people that came from troubled past. There's no question about it.
Sure.
But there were some that were like sharp business people. They were not messing around. They weren't messing around with drugs. They're like, I'm in here till this age, and then I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm investing. Smart women making smart choices.
And the guys too. I mean, they realize, hey, I got a 20-foot long pecker. What else can I do with this to pay the bills? So you know what? I could go out and plow some fields, but you know what I could do? I could be having sex with many fine bitches.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Yeah.
That's what they were blessed with.
They
Some of
don't
these
last
women, some of these women were blessed with big old
You-
boobies.
you don't
okay?
see-
So you know what? They go, hey, you
No.
know what I could do? I could wait tables, or I could be
Here's the
having
thing.
people suckle them.
Here's
MFB, many fine bitches.
Here's the thing. You don't see a lot of guys in porno becoming successful business people. You do see it with women. What does that tell you?
Usually,
Jenna Jameson became the most famous and the richest ever.
usually when it's all said and done, the women have a tendency of being, hey, listen, you know, I got out of the business, and they're living a pretty comfortable lives. The other ones, it's
Yeah.
like you got Peter North, who's living above, you know, a laundromat, and he's
Dude,
Nothing
Ron
wrong with
Jeremy.
that.
Oh my God.
Nothing wrong with that. That's free heat.
Goodness gracious. But anyway, I just thought it. I thought it was funny when you said the name. I'm like, that's the Barstool Girl. And they did a segment where they ask adult actresses random questions.
Yeah.
And they answer them honestly. You know, this was years ago, and that's where I heard the name. Danger, last name that sticks with you.
Yeah.
She's attractive, but that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. You know, but I knew that a lot of it's, you know, they plant people in there to be noticed and seen.
Oh, of course.
Everything, and the Super Bowl especially.
Yeah.
Right. Super Bowl especially.
They do it with any new show rollout. They do
Yeah.
it actually more. Super Bowl, it'd just be any random celebrity.
Yeah.
But in the fall, when they have the new shows, there's always somebody from that network who has a new show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I don't like the morality police. You know. You know. I mean, she's a grown woman making business decisions, doing her thing, and just not hurting you. If you don't like it, don't look away. Just like if you don't like our show, don't listen.
you know, it's,
I'm not being morality police. I'm just
No, I
saying.
know you're not.
I'm saying
I know you're
a
not.
director of a television program decided that, hey, and then when we go to commercial, cut to that porn star.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
on one of the Netflix series right now, they are running the true crime series about the two influencers that had a house in Arizona, and come to find out they had some kids, their kids like duct taped, and one of them got out, and they, as they researched his family, and this woman had her own podcast, and she would, you know, take money from people. They'd be like, I watched an adult movie last night, and she'd be like, well, you're a sinner, and for $59.95 a month, I can help you no longer become a sinner.
I saw this.
So, and it was like the biggest ridiculous. And then they
Scam.
said, they go, you know, a lot of these people in the Bible Belts are the ones that are watching porn more than other people. So
Yeah.
the people that are telling you on Sunday that this is wrong, what you're doing is a sinner, might want to check their hard drive.
Jim
Friday.
Baker, right?
Yeah, the whole televangelist thing. And look, the people of faith and priests, I have no problem with that. I just don't. If you're an honest person and everything like that. But growing up, when I grew up and watching those televangelists, all of whom fell from grace galactically,
did any
that
of
just
them.
stole money from people.
Yes.
It's just that is part of my life, and so yes, I do feel some animosity toward people like that.
When
this whole
you
thing-
prey on people who believe who have
Anything.
when you prey on people anything,
yeah,
you know, you're a piece of shit.
yeah.
But when you prey on people who have a faith and believe in a faith, I find that even worse.
Even worse.
I really do.
It was, and you know, so it was just ridiculous about how people are so judgmental.
Yeah.
She said, well, your husband is a sinner, and for this amount of money, I
Yeah.
can help him. You know, and the guy like said, I went to an adult site. Yeah. And then I was done with it, but then my wife saw it, and now I'm taking these classes.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway,
Go to
whatever.
those sites.
Yeah.
I think.
Clean your
I think
cookies when you're done. You're
that's exactly.
Yeah.
Clean your cookies.
clean your cookies.
If
That's
anything,
it.
for $59.95
Yeah.
a month, I'll teach you how to
Clean your cookies.
Clean your
Okay.
cookies, you dumbass.
There you go. All right.
That's the.
All right. There it is.
I think we just found millions of dollars.
Yeah, right
Hold
there.
on.
Scott McMullen, ladies and gentlemen, for president. We'll start with mayor. Scott McMullen for mayor.
business. Clean your cookies, dumbass.
Okay.
.com.
All right.
Words to live by, buddy.
We, if you are not a Buzz Plus subscriber, you should be, because we're going to take our leave of you. If you're not, this is it. But stick around. If you're a Buzz Plus subscriber, we're coming back with a special segment just for you. So the rest of you, thanks for checking us out, and we will see you. I didn't expect to go on that big of a jag about the porno star, you know.
I didn't either. I didn't either. I really am not judging.
No, I know
her
you're not. Oh, I
or
get
anything.
totally where you're coming from.
It's another calculated move by them to get more eyes on the game.
Sure.
You know, people talking about the game. People like me that didn't watch the game, going, "Hey, I heard this was on."
Yeah.
You know.
I just think it's funny that I did a search and boom, there's 4 or 5 articles.
Yeah.
Daily Mail, USA Today, awful announcing, TMZ,
Yep.
you know, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's got it. So all she was doing is going to the game.
And she's a student there.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Just mind your business.
Yeah. Mind your business and clean your cookies.
Yeah, clean your cookies.
There was a day when
Speaking-
Laura...
speaking of
when-
the not cleaning your cookies, but like the adult world and everything. Over the weekend, Amy and I we were being lazy, 2 pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And
say
Amy's like, "Hey, put on whatever you'd like." I'm like, "Let's watch a horror movie." And we're going through, and all of a sudden, there's one called Bone Lake, and I'm like,
Hello.
"Hello, what's this all about?" We're coming to find out, it's a little bit of. It's a horror movie, but with nudity and everything.
Yeah.
When it was all done, Amy goes, "That was like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen." I'm like, ugh.
Have you watched...
That really wasn't it.
Have you watched anybody His and Hers on Netflix?
She did.
With John Bernthal?
Yes, she loved it.
I love John Bernthal. That first episode ends, and I'm like, wow. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give anything away.
She said it was really good.
We've only watched one episode,
Yeah.
but I've heard good things about it.
Okay, so you said we watched it. Did Val handle it okay? Because, sometimes...
Yeah. We said we had an hour, so like, you want to do this? Let's watch this show. So we tried it. I will say I did watch The Pit, and they had a scene involving a penis, and they showed it. It was obviously a prosthetic.
On
but,
network?
They had the 4-hour thing that wouldn't go away. And they had to drain the blood out of it. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I always found that
I
commercial
thought they
funny.
did that already on Rescue Me. No, they didn't show it, but they did.
They showed it on
They
The Pit.
did it on Rescue Me,
They
too.
show, yeah. That was a great show. I loved Rescue Me.
I did too.
I always
love
find that
Rescue Me.
very interesting because the commercial says if you have a boner, if it lasts more than 4 hours, to call your doctor.
Yeah.
He's at the bottom of my list. I'm calling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's on the list to
Amy.
call?
I just
I'm on my way home. I'm on my way home.
We're going to celebrate this.
Yeah.
Not calling my doctor so he can ruin
Garage
it.
door open.
Right. That's crazy.
Honey, you got to come home now.
I had one of those moments over the weekend where
4 hours?
No.
Sorry.
Nice.
It's a long moment.
I had one of those moments where something didn't work, Laura, and I sat there and I tried to navigate the problem. I tried to backtrack, check everything out, all the wires, all the electrics, and all that stuff, and everything like that. Still wasn't working. I went over and basically it's the garage door, closer thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it wouldn't go down. When my wife left, I heard a noise. I didn't know what it was, but anyway, so she left, and then the door wouldn't go down. Couldn't get it to go up. Couldn't go. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I'll figure out what's wrong. So I'm trying to backtrack. I'm looking up the connections, the wires.
Yeah.
Still not working. I can't figure it out.
Spring. Is the spring
No,
broken?
the spring. No, we've had problems with the springs, but that's all fixed. Everything was where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure it out. And
Yeah.
this is me. And I'm pathetic. I know it. I know this. Right? This is why you got to have a guy. You got to have someone in your life that you know that you could depend on, that knows these kind of things, that would be willing to help you out. Now, Larry's my guy, and we pay him.
Yeah.
If he's done all the work in our house, he's great. Anyway, so
Maybe he's done some work on other people's
Exactly.
houses.
He's good.
Larry does good work.
Yeah. So I call him up. I text him. I said, "Are you around?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, what's going on?" He was working only a couple streets over, and he's like, "I'll swing by." So he swings by, and it wouldn't work. And finally, I went over and I was looking when he was up on the ladder, looking at the unit and everything like that. And I walk over to they have the little beams, right? That if you interrupt them, it goes
Yep.
back up, right? Apparently, I don't know what happened, but the beam one was tilted just a little bit off, even
Yep.
though the light showed it was still connected. And I walked over and just moved it half an inch,
Yep.
fixed it. Now, I didn't take pleasure in the fact that I fixed it. I was embarrassed
That you had to get
That I
Larry
even
over there.
called him.
That wasn't the first move.
because it was. But I
Now,
looked.
how much did Larry make for that visit?
I don't know. He'll give me a bill.
All right,
If
I'm
he
just making
gives me a
sure.
bill, he might
All right, I'm
not.
just making sure
He
that
might not
Larry's-
because
yeah.
he really didn't do anything. He might not give me a
Well,
bill.
he got his ladder out.
But no, no, that's my ladder. But the thing
He
is,
swung by.
But my
He did
thing
swing
is,
by.
I would pay him if you wanted because I take good care of him. He's taking great care of us. But the point is I did check it before, and I'm embarrassed that I called him
That you missed it.
and I missed it because the light on it would blink if it wasn't connecting. It was not blinking.
Yeah, things like that, though. You did well catching it when you did.
Yeah,
But do you
he was
appreciate
fine.
like
he was fine.
I work with a company and went down the day after Christmas and there was a little bit of water in the basement.
Yeah.
I'm going, oh, okay, where's it coming from? My furnace has like a little, for lack of better words, like a dehumidifier that the water will go into.
Yeah. Like the
And-
overflow.
Oh, the overflow,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you. And I probably, in moving drums around, hit the hose a little bit, had a crack in it. But at first I didn't know, made the phone call, and my company calls and they go, listen, we are so behind today, this and that. Go down and let's go through this together on the phone. And we did, and that's when we figured out the hose was cracked. And he goes-
FaceTime is a great
and
thing
he
if
said-
you ever get to use FaceTime.
He's like, listen, I can come over and do it, but this is, my company gets this amount of money, or you can fix it. And I fixed it, and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
you rule.
Yeah.
And I go,
That
and
was cool.
everything you said to me
That was
made me
cool.
feel good because I didn't know how much water was going to come out of this. I said, is my is my
Yep.
basement going to flood? He goes,
Yep.
dude, there's like maybe a water bottle in there, if that. No big deal. Walks me through it, and I felt great. And I was like, some companies would have been like, "Well, we'll come over, we'll
Right.
take care of it," and then
Yeah.
walked in, and 10 minutes later, passed you a bill
Yeah.
for at least
$500.
$500, and said, "Hey, there you go, dumbass."
I get so much shit because I'm not good at fixing things. Like my brother-in-law is really good at fixing everything. My brother, not so much, but he does stuff. My dad can do anything like Scotty's dad. I can't.
That was
I'm
that
not that's
generation.
not my thing. And
It was a generation. Why am I paying you to do it when
Yeah.
I can go take a few classes, get my license, and I do it?
yeah, but Larry's a guy that. Excuse me. He's done everything, and he's really cool about it. So he's a good family friend.
Yeah.
But when that's done, Laura, I got to find a new guy. I'm gonna have to find somebody. You know what I mean? Somebody I can count
Sorry.
on. You know what I mean? Because you go now, you call a plumber
Yeah.
for a plumbing thing. They're not going to get to you. I mean, some will, but some can. But they're so backed up with the work, they just don't even know.
Batman is
How to
my
handle it.
plumbing guy. Always call him for my plumbing issues.
Yeah.
I got a guy for most of my
I had Batman.
things.
I had Batman Bob, Andy's friend. Had him over the house. He's going to fix a faucet for me. The one that comes with the spigot outside on the wall, and send me outside.
best
When I was sitting there hanging out, talking to him downstairs. He was working. He goes, "Hey, do me a favor. Go up outside and just stand there and tell me when the water comes on."
Yeah.
Waiting. And waiting. Then I'm like, he just wanted to get me out of the cellar.
One of the best.
One of the best
stories ever.
That's
And
really
it's
funny.
true.
That's
It's
really
true.
funny.
When Greg
Stop
told me
looking
that,
at me.
When Greg told me that, it reminded me of like so many times
Kick
when
me
I was
out,
a kid.
Kelly.
My dad would be like, "Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Go outside and see if you see this wire moving."
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
9 hours later,
Yeah.
you come in, you're all sunburned, and everything. You're like, "Dad, the wire never moved. He's already left."
Didn't you have a bad toaster plug or something you called Sakosha
Yeah.
for or something like that?
Yeah, they came over and
I don't
took care
mess
of
with
that.
electric.
I don't
See,
mess with electricity.
There's a few things when it comes to
Yeah.
water and water. I want to make sure everything's okay, and I will ask a ton of questions about power because I don't need.
Laura's done all of the
All of
things
this.
that we've talked about.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube is great. You can always watch a video, and like my dishwasher was not working. I'm like, I'm gonna figure this out because I don't want to spend money on a dishwasher. Knowing we bought that house 10 years ago, and when we bought it, we had bought all new appliances,
Right.
Which sucks when everything is on the same time.
Yep.
That means it's all going to go out at the same time. So the dishwasher's been broken. I was washing everything by hand, and then finally when Christmas break, I was like, I gotta fix this. So I ordered the part 4.5 hours later. I got the part in, did everything, and guess what? It's working. It was the heating element, whatever. But it just,
You replaced the heating element?
yeah. And you have to pull the whole. So a dishwasher that's in the counter, like you have to
Take it
take
all out.
everything out to get to
Buy a
underneath
new
it.
one with the same size. Make sure it fits. They deliver it.
Well, that was my other option. But I was like, you know what? It's $78, whatever, for the heating element. I'm gonna try this before I go and spend $500 on a new
You're
dishwasher.
better than me. You're
Greg,
better than me.
Greg had a
$1,000 now.
Greg had a family member in the biz, and I told him I had a problem. He goes, "Go in, see him. Go in and get the part. This and that." He explains it to me. He goes, "Go home. I want you to do this, Roadkill. I want you to do this and do this and do this. Make sure before you do any of it, you unplug it. No problem." So I'm walking him through. He's walking me through it. I'm on the phone, and then I hit the button. I go, "Great." He goes, "Did you unplug it at all when you were doing any of that?" I said, "No." And you're a dumbass.
Yeah, see, that's why. You just got to,
I
you know
forgot.
what I mean? Yeah,
I left
there
it
you go.
plugged in.
Yeah. It's one of those things.
Oh, it's like Batman knew we were talking about him.
See, he texted you? Yeah.
And is there a way I can get in touch with Jimmy Dunn? I said, what's up? I'd like to personally thank him for making fun of blacksmiths. Well, that $5,000 was being raised for the wisdoms of Andy. So
About him wanting the $5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said we were gonna play. I said we are gonna play these, but you know, I don't like to
He
ask
wouldn't
for
want
too much.
1,000. Yeah.
I knew it would go up. I
Yeah,
knew it
yeah.
would go up, but I was playing the low end,
Yeah.
and then you come in with he wants $5,000, and son of a bitch, that's what we raised
We
with
got
the
it. We got
wisdoms
some.
of Andy Blacksmith.
Those jokes are still giving us.
Oh God, it's
giving us
crazy.
laughs.
Those were
No,
good. Those
it was
were,
great.
You
It was
played
great.
some classics.
Oh,
Some
yeah,
really
that was
good ones.
enjoyable.
It's the best. It's the best. All right. Well, anyway, it's meeting day, believe it or not. It feels like a Monday, but it's
I
a
know.
Tuesday, so we have a meeting. So we got to go. But yeah, Jimmy, good to see you, buddy.
You too.
He's got a gig coming up in Jaffrey, New Hampshire. Go to jimmydunn.com to find out the information. Okay.
Appreciate that.
Kelly's got a gig at the Brat coming up on Friday
night, baby.
Friday night. Go to
5
the Brat. Say hi
close.
to Scott. Say hi to him. Scotty, when's your next band gig?
And nothing right now. We're writing and recording with Tommy, having a blast.
Okay, I'm a piece of shit. I ain't doing nothing.
Yep.
Anyway, and Laura's always doing something. She's always
I
busy.
had a lot today.
Yeah, all right. We will see you coming up tomorrow. Appreciate it. Thanks, Jimmy. See
Thank
you later.
you.
Have a good one.
Hey, everybody, follow The Morning Buzz on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and now TikTok. Go to morningbuzz.com and make sure you follow it all for new social media only features coming in the new year.